Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing okay. So I am just setting up now. So you're only going to be on this screen for a few minutes while I'm setting up. He's going to be teaching us today how to make a Discord bot. It is for beginners. So yeah. If you have any questions throughout the stream, make sure to put them in chat and I will read them as fast as I can. Hello hybrids. So yeah, I was just letting you know that we'll be starting very shortly. The reason we haven't got any music is because I'm not on my indoor PC. So yeah, I can't be bothered to set up stuff. Alright, yeah. So we will start in about 2-3 minutes. And yeah, enjoy. Okay guys, we have finally done all that. So let's move the mic to one side where you can still hear me. Let's get started then. So I've downloaded Node.js and we've made the bot. Let's just enable these because I know that is going to be required because I do make Python bots. But I wanted to explore other codes. So yeah, let's get into it.
So before we start, we have to change a few settings actually. First,
Go mute my
the
mic
bot,
while he's
let's
talking.
make it private because this is a development bot after all, and we don't really want other people to be able to add this to their server. The next thing is these privileged gateway intents. Now, if you don't know what these gateway intents mean, don't worry, just remember the word, and I will come back to this in a bit. So just enable all three of these options and click on Save Changes. Now your bot is ready to be invited to your server. And the way you do that is, of course, you'd be given a link. So to generate that link, go to OAuth2 and click on URL generator. And over here, there are a few scopes you can choose from. Most of these we don't really care about, but the ones that we care about is bot and application.commands. The application.command scope will allow us to use stuff like slash commands and a bunch of other interactions. Now down here, you have your bot permissions. Of course, you can just give your bot whatever permissions you want, but I highly recommend choosing administrator to start with, just so you're not confused when some stuff doesn't work. After that, you will be given a URL. Just copy that, and you can either paste it in a new tab, or what I like to do is go to Discord and paste your link in chat, click on it, click the server to add to, and click continue and authorize it. And you will notice your bot is in the server. And as you guys can see, it's offline. No worries, of course, we're going to take it online in this video, and we're also going to be doing a little bit of message interaction. Basically, we send a message and the bot replies, but it will only reply to the message if it meets a specific requirement. What we're going to do now is we are going to go ahead and open up our Visual Studio Code. the code editor that we just downloaded. I actually already have a little bit of a project over here, but we are going to ignore that. Come up here, click on File, open Folder, and what you want to do is you want to create a folder anywhere you like. I am going to create it in my desktop.
Click to discover.
Stupid ads. Okay, so yeah,
Most
we have got most of that
it's
done.
on.
Hello, I like.
Running late, but you want your hair to look really glossy. This one product gives my hair instant gloss that lasts from Pilates to coffee after class.
And I'm going to name this Discord bot and open up your folder. Once you open up your folder, of course you have no files initially, but we're going to work on that. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to initialize this folder as what we call an npm project. So the way you can do that is click on terminal and new terminal, and over here.
Okay, let's get that done. So you go up here, terminal, new terminal. There it is.
Here what we want to do is we want to type out a command which is npm init, which
So it's just down there. So npm init minus y. Hey guys, I've already messed up. I don't know how.
which is initialize, and we're going to add a flag of -y. The -y flag will basically say yes to all the default questions that npm asks us. So just click on enter.
Let's see
and
why.
it generates.
Oh, so there is no reason why. That shouldn't have worked. Okay. Bit worrying. Let's figure this out. So Node.js cannot be loaded because running scripts is disabled for the system. For more information, see about go to that at line 1. Okay. Now guys, let's use ChatGPT to give us a bit of help. So let's go here. Yes, I was just looking for right. Help me. Let's see what ChatGPT can do. That open to and run. Okay. What am I opening? PowerShell. Can't type. PowerShell. Run as administrator. You'll probably just see black right now. Okay, let's try that. I should have just done a. Right, that should theoretically now work. And there, in ChatGPT's eyes. See? We did it, guys. We're professionals, you know. Awesome. Let's move on. Yeah, Discord token is not going to be leaked on here. And even if it does, I will, like, if I end up leaking it on here, it's being reset as soon as I'm done. And to be honest, this bot will probably also be deleted as soon as I'm done. I just want the code mainly. But yeah, it's a fun experience, guys. So let's continue.
Created a package.json file, which is our project information. Now we're going to change one thing, which is the main field. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a source folder before it and do source/index.js, because we're going to be storing our index.js file in a folder called.
Okay, while he's yapping on, let's quickly just do that. So we want to go here. How is he spelling source today? That way. Source. So then we'll do that in a minute. Let's do Control-C, S to just save as we're going along. Lockdown Benny has spoken.
Source, which let's create that right now. In your file tree, you will have this little plus folder icon. Click on that and type out source. And what you want to do is you want to create a new file.
Oh god, that's too many buttons. Right, let's click that and type in source. There we go, guys.
Now, the file is again going to be called index.js.
I could have told you we were doing that. New file, index.js. Okay. So far, guys, this is going good. We're probably going to be live till about 9 p.m. So about an hour and a half of coding tonight. And hopefully by the end of it, I know how to code a bit better than I do right now.
JS, or you can actually call it whatever you guys like, but it's best practice.
Same old micellar.
And more ads.
Time to switch to our first serum infused micellar water. Easily removes makeup, and the serum
Is to just call your main entry point index.js. Come back to your terminal, which you can, by the way, click on terminal and click on new terminal, or there's even a shortcut. So basically, come back to your terminal and type out the following command: npm install.
Okay, so we're going to install that now. npm, wrong place. Need to come down to hit npm install discord.js. Now I don't know if that's going to do that because I can't remember installing that onto my PC. So we'll just see if it works. It's making loads of symbols and everything. We've got node modules just appeared. We're still making loads of symbols. I think that's just meant to be a loading symbol, to be honest. So we'll just let that load. While that's loading, we'll go back to the video.
Install, or you can even use I, which is short for install, and you can type out the package name, which is discord.js. So just hit enter, and inside our index file we can start working on our bots. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to import a few things from our discord.js library. We are going to destructure, so do const.
Benny, I sent you the email to the game. Awesome. I don't know what account I'm logged on to. None. Awesome. I don't know if I should show you this. Benny public relations outlook.com. Yeah, go ahead. Oh god. Sends me everywhere, guys. Come on. Want my code? I'll have a look at this email and then we'll get back on with. Right. Next. Come on. Yes, I would like to stay signed in. I also would like to 2 seconds. Junk. I haven't received any emails. As you can see, only Microsoft and Riking about a upcoming thing. So as soon as I do get it, though, I probably gave you like a billion emails. I don't know which one I gave you, but as soon as I get it, yeah. Right, let's get back to the video. So let's do what he's doing. Constant, and he then did his brackets. He got wiggly lines as well. Yeah.
We're gonna open up an object and do require discord.js. Now this is called the.
Okay, so I don't care what it's called. Equals what? Require. No, that's what I wanted is discord.js. Why aren't you working? Oh, because you put it in brackets. Oopsie daisy, guys. Okay, he's not gonna yap on about what it is. So let's get on with it.
Destructuring, basically you're just importing a set amount of things from something, which in our case is a package. So the things that we're going to import is clients and intent bit field. I'm going.
So we need to put in here client and intent bit field.
To explain what intense is, remember when I said remember the word intense? This is basically what that is, and I am going to explain to you what that is. Client, on the other hand, is a class. Variable name you want.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Click to discover everyday essentials. Yep, it's on Prime.
Will Sky Business keep you up and running no matter what?
Will it get rid of these ads?
Search Sky Business broadband.
To new client with a capital C, and
You know what I'm going to do, guys? Because I don't want to keep going backwards and forwards every 5 seconds. Drag that out a bit so it's still there. What I want to do, constant client equals new client.
this class basically takes in an object. And if I do control spacebar, you will see all the things that this client takes in, but it only requires one. The rest are all optional. So we're just going to add intents for now.
Get this space.
And
2 seconds, guys. Just need to go complain.
and this is going to be an array, so just open that up like that. Now what we can do is we can add our intent bit field.
I can't even see what that is now. What are they? Them little daggly bits. Right.
We can do that dot flags, and the first intent that we're going to add is called guilds. Now, if you don't understand what intent is, let me explain that to you real quick.
But I don't care what intents
are basically a set of permissions that your bot can use in order to get access to a set of
Lewis, I can code.
So what does that mean? Now, actually, I feel
I can code Python, not this
set of docs from Discord themselves.
This is JS.
So I'm gonna search up Discord intents.
He's yapping on about me can't coding. Benny, don't do it. Benny, it's hell. Mate, right now you're hell. You saying I can't code. I can code. I just can't code JS. Two very different codes. What does my health app want? Because take a moment to record your mood and emotions. No, my mood and emotions are I want to murder someone. Plus, you don't even tell me how to record my mood and emotions. So how am I meant to record my mood and emotions? On my page. Okay. About something. I ain't updating. It wants me to update and shit.
And I believe in the Discord notice we have the each in find, which means our bot will be weak with. So we're just going to duplicate that, and
we're just going to duplicate that. Dang it, like I know what I'm doing, guys. I don't.
In the next intent, I believe, is going to be guild members. So we need to have access to the members who are
I can't
inside
spell.
servers.
That's the main issue. Guild
now, the next
members.
one is going to be guild messages. Now this is important for what we're going to do in today's video, which is listen to messages. So this is required for today's project.
If Lewis is still yapping about, no, he's not. He's quiet now.
However, we will not be able to read the
still yapping.
messages. For that, we need another intent, which is called message content. Again, you can find all of these in the official Discord documentation.
Yeah, we don't care.
And I will actually have a link to this down below.
You do that link.
And now what we can do is we can actually log into our bot. As you guys remember, the client is our bot instance. So we can call our client and say we can chain a login method. And inside the login, we have to pass in something called token, which is a string. Now, what is a token? Basically,
that is a bit
the
you
token
can't see,
is our
guys.
bot's password. And
So
to
I don't know how
get
I'm gonna
that,
do
you
that.
have to go back to your Discord developer portal, go to bot, and scroll back up. And under token, you will see there is a reset token button. Now, in previous versions of this Discord developer portal, when you created a bot, you will be able to see your token whenever you want. But right now, you have to reset your token, and you have to like reset it every time you want to see your token. So as you guys can see, we have to click on reset token, click on yes, do it, and it will show a long string right here. We can copy that and we can paste it inside our login method. Now, as I said before, this is your bot's password, so you want to keep this as safe as possible. After I'm done recording this video, I am going to reset my token, which again, if you have compromised your token, you...
Okay guys, how are we going to do that? What do we do? Do I reset it and then like and then I reset it after the stream, but then that's going to be up for like an hour for anybody to do whatever they want with it. Oh, fuck it. You guys can see it for this hour. Let me just put more. No, that's my old account. I'll add that in. You're gonna see it, guys, but like, do anything with it, and you lost your privileges. So yeah. Hang on, guys. No. Let's go back to the video.
You can always come here and click on reset token.
Yeah, that's what I'll do after
and
live.
it will completely stop any instances running.
Or as soon as we get off this page, I'll do that actually.
So anyway, now once we have the login set up, it's pretty much ready to go. We can take our bot online.
Awesome.
Let's save the file. And by the way, I have an auto code formatter, which is called Prettier. So let me show you real quick. This is the...
Let me quickly get that then. Maybe that'll help me. Prettier. There you are. Install Trust Publisher. I don't trust it, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Yeah. What is this meant to make work prettier now? Same to me, to be honest.
Code formatter that I'm using, and feel free to install it.
Yeah, did.
Now back to our index.js file. We have to run this file now. Now one way we can do that is by coming to our terminal again.
Want to know how I'm going to 3D print my Nana house?
Take your pleasure beyond with the new Magnum Utopia Double Hazelnut. Magnum, true to pleasure.
And typing out node source/index.js. Now that is a good way to run, totally fine. However, whenever we make any changes, we are gonna have to restart that thing over and over again manually, and that is not what we want. In development, we want the bot to restart automatically whenever we have made any changes. So to do that,
2 seconds. What's wrong with it? There's an issue with my code.
we're going to use a library called NodeMon, and you can use npm to install it. However, we are not going to install it in this project right here. We're going to install it globally. So you can type npm install -g NodeMon. The dash
npm. Oh fuck. Fuck me. npm I -g NodeMon.
-g flag means global, and it will install it in your computer. If you're on Windows, this command should work just fine. However, if you're on Mac or Linux, you are going to have to add sudo in front and press enter. Now, as I'm on Mac, I'm gonna have to put in my password, and now it's gonna start installing NodeMon. I already had NodeMon installed, so I don't really think it's gonna make any changes. So yeah, I think there was an update.
I didn't, guys, because I've never done this before. Guys, I'm falling asleep.
Or something, but yeah, it was already installed. Now what we can do is we can type in our terminal nodemon, and this is enough because in our package.json file we have already declared where our index file is. So nodemon doesn't even need the path to our index file. However, if you did not change it over here, you can always manually define where you want to start.
Okay, so it's still yapping on about
operation. So we can actually just type in nodemon and press enter, and as you guys can see, it says nodemon.
Lucky fucking bastard. Right, it's something to do with this, guys. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, fuck's sake. Guys, I've already failed. Delete that terminal. Let's get a new one. NodeMon. The NodeMon crashed. Right, let's go back to ChatGPT, guys. He helped us last time, didn't he? Hey, buddy. Help me again. See what it says, yeah. Client twice? No. Let's see what it wants to say. Oh, tell me what you want. What you really want. This is my code. What? Oh, maybe it won't. Maybe I don't know. I'm guessing here, guys. But it might be wanting me to get rid of constant. Should we try that? Right, let's terminal nodemon. Oh, hang on, we haven't saved it. No, fuck off. You. What's its issue now? It's still this fucking C. Oh, it's because it's got a space there. Maybe we try the space as well. Nodemon. Fuck you, yeah? Guys, this is so fun. Worst case is we just like throw this out the window. What is its issue now? Does it want to be a fucking capital? Should it be a capital? Oh, I bet you want to be a capital. Yeah. New terminal. Nodemon. I can't spell nodemon. Just like that. No. Right, what is the actual issue then? Let's just do this. Gotta go to a different one now, guys, because that one's all done for the day. Oh. Yeah, if I'm awake still. I haven't killed anyone. Guys, please don't steal my information. Like Bob Rob. Whoever that is. Login. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I've got a new Discord account. It's BennyDog 2021 with a decimal point at the end. Full stop, but that's the name of it. Can't think of what it was called. Oh hi, Riking on and all. Yeah, so just got a new account on Discord because my old one got banned. My friends actually who care about me. Realise I'm no longer on my old one. Alright. He's alive. He's just ignoring me. Okay. Sorry, talking to myself. Help me, I'm dumb. See what that says. Should be that. Well, he didn't tell me it wanted to be a capital. He told me it wanted to be a lowercase. So guess what it is? I did a lowercase. But apparently that's not what it was meant to be. Let's just save it and do node mon. What, you gonna work now? No, because now you've got an issue with the fucking equal sign. Right. Now it has a issue with the equal. Let's see what it says this time. Oh, for fuck's sake. So I was right. Might throw this out the window, guys. Who wants a free bot? Actually, you might want to do as it's told. Restarting due to changes. Starting node. Okay, what? So is that just my bot online now? Yes, it is actually. Guys, crashing out over nothing. What was I checking? A ping. You ping me now. No. Yeah, they do ping a bit much. Okay, let's get back with the video. Now I've had my mini crash out over not knowing what to do.
Starting node source index.js.
Yeah.
However, nothing else is coming in the console.
Well, fuck
and
knows.
Don't worry about that because we haven't actually
wasn't worried, don't worry. Just worried for about 5 minutes.
To the console.
Cool.
Online.
Yeah, it's online.
To the console logs in for the client. So we can say client.on, and the on is a method which basically has access to a list of events. Now there are many events like channel create, channel delete, errors, message create. This is something we'll use in today's video, and the one that we are looking for right now is called ready. So let's type out ready, and basically what this does is it listens when our bot.
For fuck's sake, if I get one more ad, I might just throw the adverts out the window.
Customers most loved. Yep, it's on Prime.
Same old micellar. Time to switch to our first serum infused micellar water.
Nice.
Easily removes
Is ready. Now we can actually write a callback function. Actually, this is meant to be C, as that is more descriptive because C is for client. However, we already have client defined over here, so we cannot redefine by calling this client. So we're just going to call this C. Now, once our bot is ready, we of course want to console log that the bot is ready. So let's do that real quick. So let's type console.log, and we can give it a generic message like the bot is ready, and that would work just fine. So if I save the file, you will notice down in the terminal, it will say the bot is ready, and that works just fine. However, we want a more personalized message, a message that will actually write our bot's name down here. So how we can do that is by using this client instance that
I was about to say, my bot's not telling me it's ready.
we get returned. So let's use a template literal, which we'll use, I believe these are called tilde. I mean backticks, but the key is called tilde, which is above your tab key. And what you can do is you can type a $sign and open up your curly brackets. And in here, let's use this client instance. So c.user.tag. Now the tag is basically your bot's username plus its tag. However, if you just want the username to come, you can do .username, or if you want an ID for some reason, you can also do that .id, and that will log your bot's ID down here.
Cool.
However, in our case, we just want tag, so c.user.tag.
Yeah, well, I don't want tag, I want username.
Online. And I'll actually use an emoji over here.
Oh god,
and I'll
in the wrong place, guys.
get this emoji, and let's save it. Now let's check our console, and it says not under control is online, which is our bot's name. If we check Discord, yes indeed it is online. However, it doesn't really do anything. If we send a message like hey, it doesn't reply. So let's configure that. Under our ready event listener, we can have a new event listener that we talked about earlier. So let's do client.on, and we can listen to a new event, which is message create. Whoops, message create. And this event listener will basically be triggered whenever a new message is sent that the bot can see. Now, if we actually remove these two intents, our bot will not be able to listen for the message create.
Okay, so can you re-enable them?
This event will not be triggered. So this is why I'm telling you that intents is super important.
Yeah.
And make sure you provide
I think everybody knew
the
that.
valid ones, because
Hurry the fuck
I have
up.
actually encountered a lot of problems not providing the valid intents, and I've been debugging
That's
for
so sad,
hours
isn't it,
on end.
guys?
However, in our case, now we can return a callback function. Up here, we can actually return a message. You can call this whatever you like. Some people like to call it MSG, short for message. However, I like to call it message because that is more descriptive. And what we can do is we can actually console log the message. Let's do that and let's see what it is like. So I will open up my terminal. And
But I can't fucking see it, bitch!
The console log the message.
Right. Guys, also, if you would like the script once I'm done, I will probably upload this to like GitHub or something.
Let's do that and let's see what it is like. So I will open up my terminal.
Yeah, you open up your terminal. We've got to put that in as well. Well, don't you want that? He goes too fast, you know, guys. What does he want?
Some people like to call it MSG. And what we can do is we can actually just like. So
he puts a little symbol like that. Control save. Right, let's just save it and see what happens. Right, it's online. So let's go to server. I'm making a bot. Yes, Lewis. 2 seconds, guys. Bestie text me. I don't know what it is, so. Okay, so I'll just text, put hi. Hey, I found it. Oh, I don't know. I'll sort that out in 2 seconds. He probably won't work. Cool. Okay. Sorry, guys. Priority taken over. My bestie messaged me. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. So it's just told me something about. Oh, let me make this big. That's what she said. About how console.message any message log message. What did he put? Because honestly, right, I really don't want DRS's bot. I want my own bot. Thank you very much. What the fuck did he put? He needs to slow down, not gonna
now
lie.
we can return a message. And what we can do is we can actually console log the message. Let's do that and let's see.
Well, that's what I just tried to do. Maybe I have to do message, actual message. Right, me and you, Lewis, are about to fall out. Right, that should theoretically be working. Hey, oh God, I put a little reference. Hey, right, there's so much detail there, guys, but it looks like it's working. Maybe. Let's have a look.
See what it is like. So I will open up my terminal message saying hello. Once I send it, I can come back to this message for today's video. We can go to this documentation, but I feel like this is going to be helpful for today's video. We can go to discord.js.org and we can come to the documentation, and I want you to search the thing that is returned, basically, which is in our case. And as you see, there are basically a bunch of things that checks if the message sent in. These are with a console log message.content.
Guys, this is so boring. I don't know why I chose to do this, guys. Lewis, I don't even know how I'm still friends with you, not gonna lie. You're so annoying. Joking.
And let's save that and let's run our bot again. I will make my
Yeah,
terminal
I can't be able
ping.
to run that again. Fuck me with these ads. I think we've got the basic idea though, guys, so surely we will go on to the next video where we make commands.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone.
That is true. So let's start and let's actually go ahead and deal with this message. Let's go ahead and start interacting with the user, because that is ultimately what we want to do. We can say stuff like if message dot content equals hello. Now we can actually do something.
Hello, or 1,000 times
With this message. In our case, we can reply to that message by saying message.reply, and we can actually type out whatever we want to reply to the user.
Okay, so that's cool. So get rid of that because that's gonna just piss me off. If already forgotten what I'm writing, guys. Message dot content equals, no, wrong one. Hello. We can then
User with. This is pretty
this bot will not be used for anything, but the next box I'm going to make another bot afterwards, off stream probably, which will be used for Ben's Bots, which is a company I own. So yeah, I don't know what I'm writing though, because
straightforward,
he's
and I
got
hope
that
you can
fucking thing in
understand
his way.
this.
Oh, there. But it's super fucking blurry. So let me just zoom in. So I'm gonna guess at this one, guys, and say I need to do that, and then do message dot reply, and that, and that. I think that's what he was saying. I don't know. Yeah.
And let's just say something like, hey.
So actually, what I want to do is, hey, make sure to check out hashtag. We're gonna add a channel and see if it works. Does Ben's Bots focus solely on Discord bots? Yes, it does. Information, just do that and see if this works, guys. It probably won't, unless I do something like, I don't know if this will work, guys. I might just be being dumb here, and like, one issue here, guys, is I haven't even got developer open. Oh god, developer mode. There we go, guys. I think I just have to change that to that. So I think that might be it, because everything else is working.
Let's save it. And
Nearly. Let's save it. Save it, yeah. Save it, save it, save it, yeah. Hello. Whoa. I just sent it 3 times, guys. Might be an issue our end, but it did actually work, so not gonna lie. That's a good start, guys. Let's try that again. Why is it sending it 3 times? That's what I want to know. Have I broke the code, guys?
And our bot is now online. Let's say hello. And the bot replies with hey. So it is working if I...
Well, lucky him, but one sends it 3 times. I didn't ask for it to be sent 3 times. What happens if I do that? Will it stop working? Or will it actually do it only once? Fucking hell. Guys, I broke the bot. I might just need to add back those and save that quickly. Now let's try. Hello. It didn't do that. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Saved it twice, guys. ChatGPT has nearly given up on me. Hello. Yo, let's ask ChatGPT. When I say hello in chat, it sends a response 3 times. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why? Maybe, yeah. You forgot to put the... got it. If you got what? Kill any extra processes. Bonus tip. What? I don't actually know what. Probably due to. Yeah, I know people can get into the bot. Like I said, I'm restarting it, resetting it afterwards. Let's try that. I don't even know where that goes. Yeah. Hello. Why are you sending 3 times? Okay, guys, I think I broke it. Don't know how. Don't know why. So yeah, it's fun. What happens if I do it in here? Hey. Hello? Yeah, fuck that bitch. Okay, guys, so we found out how to send a message today. If you would like a part 2 of this, do let me know, because I've given up on this. I'm gonna click that button. But not on live. So it's Windows Phone, maybe that explains. Yeah, it probably is because I'm on Windows and he's teaching us on Mac or whatever. So that is probably an issue that we have. I'm going to probably learn how to code more off stream, because I don't have to worry about leaking shit. Thank you so much for watching though, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, or live stream or shorts. Over the next few weeks, I am going to be doing a lot more short form of content. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching.